Okay. Right. Viet Tien, Chào.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Tien?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And Ming Ang, Xin Chao Ming Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Ang?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. And Zha Ming, welcome to class, Zha Ming.
Hi, teacher.
How are you, Zha Ming?
I'm great, thank you.
That's good. Okay, see who else is joining us. Can you turn your cameras on, please, everyone, so I can see you at the start of the lesson? Thank you. Nguyen, Chào Nguyen.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Nguyen?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good. So, Ming Ang, I can see you. Thank you. So, just waiting to see the other people. Viet Tien, I can't see you. Is your camera working, Viet Tien?
I have another way to have my camera.
Okay. Thank you, Viet Tien. Nguyen, is your camera working? Nguyen?
Teacher.
There. Is your camera working, Nguyen?
My camera is get a bit problem, so it doesn't work now.
Okay. And Ding Lam. Chào Ding Lam.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Good. I can see you clearly now, Viet Tien. That's great. Okay, and Jiaming, I know, is here, and Nguyen. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to class today. We will get started. We're going to practice both speaking and some writing today. Thank you for everyone who sent their homework. Most of you did it very well. So the reason I'm giving you these exercises is just to give you more flexibility and with your vocabulary. Remember, vocabulary is the key to doing well in English. Just like if I want to speak Vietnamese, I need to learn more words, of course. Okay, same with English. The more words you know, the better. And I'm also giving you some of these exercises so that you know how to write sentences in different structures, because you will need to do this when you come to do the Ielts test sometime. Before we start, are there any questions for me? Any questions? Okay, everyone, let's get started. Okay. Okay, so remember last week we looked at speaking part 1, and we looked at the sort of answers that you need to give. So remember here, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read question 1, please, Viet Tien?
Yes, question 1. Do you live in a small place or a large place?
Good, Viet Tien. And what was the best answer? A, B, or C?
C.
Good. Can you read C, please? Read the answer.
Large. There's a kitchen, a living room, and a downstairs shower room, and upstairs there are 4 bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms.
Great. So everyone, you can see there are 2 sentences to this answer. Remember, for speaking part 1, 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, you will also notice here that each of these nouns, so kitchen is a noun, living room is a noun phrase, downstairs shower room, also a noun phrase, they all have an article in front of them. In this case, the article is a. There's a kitchen, a living room, a downstairs shower room. Okay, so please always remember, this is very easy, I know, for you to forget because you don't use them in your language. But in English, every time you see a noun or a noun phrase, 99% of the time, you need to put an article in front of it, such as a, the, or an. Ming Ang,
Yes.
can you please read question 2?
What is the area like where you live?
Good. Okay. Just this word here, Ming Ang, is pronounced area. Can you say that, please? Area.
Area.
Area. It just means your neighborhood, the district. Okay. The area where you live. Okay. And what is the best answer? A, B, or C? Ming Ang?
Uh, IRC.
Yeah. What is the best one? A or C is correct. Okay. Good. And you will see here there are three sentences in this answer. Here, two sentences in this answer. So always remembering two or three sentences. Okay. So I'm just going to send you something now in chat just to summarize what sort of answers you should give to part one questions. Jiaming,
Yes.
okay, can you please read what I have sent you in chat?
Uh, Give nature reply, not too long, not too short, 2 or 3 sentences.
Good. Two or three sentences. So this just summarizes what I was saying. When you are asked part one questions, natural replies, just like you were talking to someone in your family or a friend. Okay. Doesn't have to be too formal or serious. Not too long, not too short, two or three sentences. Okay. Next one I'm going to send you in chat. When.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Nguyen, can you please read what the next thing I sent you in chat?
Give natural reply, not too long, not too short,
Yeah,
two to three
yeah,
sentences.
yeah.
Don't
And the next
listing,
one? Yeah,
don't listing
sorry.
your
Yeah,
adjective.
yeah. Don't list things. Use adjectives. All right. So if someone says to you, tell me about your house, don't just say, well, it has 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. Okay, that is just like a list of things. And remember, what is important about a test like the Ielts is that they need to listen to your vocabulary. Okay, so just giving a list of words doesn't give you a chance to show your vocabulary. So you need to say, we have a lovely sunny kitchen, a very comfortable bathroom, and a very comfortable, bedroom, and a new bathroom. Okay, best to use adjectives, all right, to help show your vocabulary. So don't just give a list of things, try to use adjectives if you can. So to explain and give examples. Okay, next one. Ding Lam, can you please read what I have just sent you in chat?
Okay. Don't give one word answers.
Good. Don't give one word answers. Okay, so if I say to you, Ding Lam, tell me about your house, and you say, it's small. Okay, what is wrong with that answer, Ding Lam? What is wrong with that answer?
Uh, is so short.
Yes, too short. Okay, remember 2 or 3 sentences. You need to be able to give an explanation and a description of something. So just saying something like, it's large, it's small, it's big, it's little, it's delicious. Okay, not enough information, too short. So don't give one word answers. And the last one of these, Okay, this is for you, Viet Tien. Viet Tien,
Yes.
can you please read what I've sent you in chat?
Don't rehearse or try to memorize answers.
Okay, so rehearse is just another
Rehearse.
word for, yeah, it just means to practice over and over again. To rehearse something means to keep on practicing it. Okay, so some students, they try to think, well, in the exam, they might ask me something about my house, or they might ask me something about my school. So I will try to memorize an answer. Remember, for this test, you need to speak naturally. And if you are trying to give an answer just from memory, often it doesn't sound natural. And you won't get a good score if your answer doesn't sound natural. Your answer is supposed to sound just like you are having a conversation. Does that make sense, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, to summarize, number one, give natural replies, not too long, not too short, 2 or 3 sentences. Don't just make a list, use adjectives. Okay, don't give one-word answers to questions. Too short, not enough information. Need to give more information. And finally, don't try to memorize an answer or to rehearse it too much. Okay, because it doesn't sound natural. Are there any questions about what I've sent you in chat? Okay. All right, looking at this vocabulary, we're going to look at some vocabulary to do with these topics. Now, all these topics are the sort of things you can get asked part one questions about. There are many, many topics. These are just 5 of them. And this is some of the vocabulary, okay, that can go with each of these topics. So, for example, holidays and travel. Okay, you can see here beach holiday. Beach holiday belongs to the holidays and travel topic. Holidays and travel topic. Okay, so I'm going to ask you these one at a time. One at a time. Make it a bit smaller so you can all see everything. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the page clearly, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this next phrase, book online. Ming Ang, which category does it belong to? Book online.
Uh, types of novels.
Type of novel, no. Do you know what book means? In this case, this is book a verb, not book the noun. Okay,
Holidays on travel.
correct. To book means to plan to do something. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, book, the noun, is a type of novel. Okay, but book, the verb, okay, means to reserve a place, means to plan something. Okay, for example, you can book a hotel or book a restaurant. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay. And in fact, book online, by the way, could also be something to do with work. All right. Maybe if your job is to organize things, you might book online as part of your work. Okay. Next word, Jia Ming. Next word, crime.
Um,
Do you know what I want you to do, Jia Ming?
meaning the meaning of word.
No. You have to
Oh,
look at what category.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does crime belong to?
Crime belong to city and transport.
Hmm. And, okay, some of these words can belong to more than one. What else?
TV program,
Uh-huh.
and I think have novels,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes. And one more.
Oh, holiday and travel. Well,
Maybe, but maybe work. You think, Xiaoming? What if you
I don't
are
think it's work.
aha?
I
What
think
if you oh,
Kronos is
aha?
work.
Yeah, what if you are a police officer?
Yeah.
Okay, then crime is your job. Okay, so it could belong to work. Does that make sense, Xiaoming?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I think crime can actually belong to all of them. Maybe not so much holidays and travel. Okay, but definitely the others, I think. Okay, Win.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you pronounce the next word, please?
Is crowded.
Good, crowded. Okay,
Crowded.
which categories or topics does it belong to?
I
Crowded.
think city and transport.
Uh-huh. And there's one more, I think.
Holiday and travel.
Correct. Okay. Maybe you go to Cat Bar Island at Tet. Okay. Very crowded. You go there on holiday. Okay. So crowded can belong to both. Now, here's a tricky one. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Current affairs. Ding Lam.
Foreign affair. I think belong to
What?
city and transport.
No. Current affairs is means news. News.
Ah,
Ding ding dong. Okay.
ah,
So
is belong to a TV program.
correct. Okay. Current affairs just means news. Okay. It is an English phrase. Just mean current affairs means what is happening in the city or in the country or in the world now. That's what current means, by the way. Current means now. So current affairs means what things. Affairs means things. What things are happening in the world or in Vietnam now? So it's a TV program. Ah, Quang, chào gon Quang.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, do you know what we're doing, Quang?
Yes.
Okay, so this next one here, Quang, this word here I am pointing to. Can you read it, please?
Documentaries.
Yes. Belongs to what category?
I think it is TV programs.
Correct. Documentary. Okay, documentary is a program usually about something that is true. Okay, maybe a documentary about traffic in Hanoi or a documentary about how beautiful Ha Long Bay is. Okay, documentary. All right, TV programs. Vietian,
Yes.
can you read the next word, please, where I am pointing?
Ecotourism.
Belongs where?
Holidays and travel.
It does. Any other category?
I think it can be on the TV programs.
Correct. And maybe work. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. If your job is something to do with tourism. Okay. Ecotourism, by the way, in case you are not sure, usually means tourism that is friendly for the environment. Does that make sense, Vietian?
Yes.
Okay, so tourism that doesn't hurt the environment. Okay, tourism that maybe doesn't burn too much fuel. All right, tourism that maybe takes you into the country to look at some farm or something like that. Ecotourism. Okay, so everyone, that could be holidays and travel, could be TV program, could be work. All right, Ming Ang.
Yes.
What is the next word, please?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Okay, which categories? Ming Ang.
Is TV programs
And
and types of novels.
correct. Okay, fantasy. I think Harry Potter. Ming Ang, you know Harry Potter?
Yes.
Harry Potter is a kind of fantasy, isn't it? It's not true. It's not true, Harry Potter. Okay. It's about people who have special, they can do magic. Okay. So that would be TV program type of novels. Xiaoming,
Yes.
next one, please.
Job satisfaction. I
Hmm.
think city and transport.
That's right. Goes where?
City work.
Correct.
City program.
City and transport work TV program. Good. Okay. Job satisfaction, it means are you happy with your job? Are you happy? Job satisfaction means is a synonym for being happy. If you are happy, you are satisfied. If you are unhappy, you are dissatisfied. Okay, so job satisfaction just means job happiness. Next one, please. When? When? Oi. Where is he gone? When? Can you hear me? I
Nguyên ơi,
can't
cái
hear
máy
you.
con sao thế Nguyên ơi?
Dạ,
Sao thầy gọi con trả lời luôn chứ, nói to lên.
vâng.
All right.
Đây con.
Please be ready to answer, everyone. Thank you, Baka. Thank you. Okay, Nguyen, this is your word. What? Please read the word.
It's a long haul flight.
Okay, which category?
I think it's holiday and travel
Hmm. And there's one more, I think.
and city and transport.
Yeah, transport and one more.
TV program.
No, I don't think so. What else? What about this one, Nguyen?
Oh,
Maybe you are a pilot.
yeah.
Okay, that is your job. You fly. So long haul flight just means long distance flight. So maybe a flight from Hanoi to Japan or Hanoi to America is a long haul flight. Just means a flight that goes a long distance. Okay, not a flight from Hanoi to Hawaii, for example, which isn't very far. Long haul flight just means a flight that goes a long way. All right, everyone, please be ready for your word. Next one, please. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
I'm here.
Yep. Next one, please.
Look for job.
Yeah,
I think it's belong to work.
correct. Just work, I think. Work is the main one. Okay. Next one, please. Kwang.
Yes.
Next word.
Made redundant.
Hmm.
I
Which
think it's
category?
cities and transport.
Maybe not. I think only one category for this, Kwang. Which one? There's only one, I think, for this.
TV programs.
No, made redundant means you lose your job. If you are made redundant, means you lose your job. So what category, Kwang?
Cities and transport.
No, keep looking.
Uh, type novel. No. Holiday and travel.
No, keep looking.
Work.
Work. Okay, remember work and job are the same. If you are made redundant, means you lose your job. Lose your job. Vietian.
Yes.
Okay, easy one for you. Next word, please.
Movies.
Mm-hmm.
TV program.
Yeah,
And maybe work, I think.
maybe work. Yeah, maybe work. If you are an actor, maybe, or you have some job making movies. Okay, thank you. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Next one, please.
Package holiday.
Hmm.
Is holidays and travel.
Correct. Okay. Package holiday, by the way, means a holiday which includes several things. For example, your flight, your hotel, maybe your meals, okay, maybe your some sightseeing, all put together, okay? A package holiday is a holiday that is made up of different parts and you pay for them all at once. Package. Package holiday means a holiday that has several different parts. So not just a flight, not just visit a hotel, but put them all together and you buy them all at once. Jiaming.
Yeah.
Next one, please.
Work
No, please read the word, Jiaming.
part time.
Yeah,
I think it's belong to work.
correct. Part-time, okay? Part-time, okay? Full-time is when you work at a job all week, okay? But part-time, maybe you only work at somewhere like a cafe or a restaurant for 1 or 2 hours a day because the rest of the time you are studying or doing something else. So part-time, okay, means you just do this sometimes. Next one. This is a hard one. Nguyen.
Yes,
Okay, next one, Nguyen.
is
This will be a bit hard.
pedestrian
Yeah?
pedestrian precinct.
Oh, very good pronunciation, Nguyen. Pedestrian precinct. Do you know what a pedestrian is, Nguyen? What is a pedestrian?
Is a thing to stop a car or vehicle.
Very close. A pedestrian is someone who is walking. Okay?
Oh,
So someone who is in a car is maybe a driver. Okay, Nguyen?
yes,
If you are in a car or a bus, you are a driver or a passenger. Okay. But a
yes.
pedestrian is just a formal word for someone who is walking. Pedestrian. This word here, precinct, precinct is a formal word, just means area.
Oh,
Area. Okay. So what category for pedestrian precinct?
I think it's holiday and travel and city and transport.
Yeah, I think more city and transport. So pedestrian precinct, everyone, just means walking area, a place where there are no cars, no motorcycles. All right. Um, I'm thinking when, the Ho Chi Minh
Yeah.
Mausoleum when?
No,
You know the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum
no, I don't.
in Hanoi? I think you do. Jiaming.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, have you been to the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum?
No, never.
You've never been there.
Yeah.
Okay. Vientiane, have you been?
No, I haven't been there.
Haven't been there. Ming Ang, have you been there?
No, I haven't been there.
Oh, interesting. I thought all students would go there. The Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, okay, is a pedestrian precinct, okay, for walking only. No cars, no motorcycles. Okay, it's a walking area only. Maybe, what about Hong Kiem Lake? Meng Ang?
Yes.
Hong Kiem Lake is a bit of a pedestrian precinct, I think, isn't it? You people can walk around the lake. So it is for pedestrians. People who are pedestrian. What does pedestrian mean, Meng Ang?
It mean someone working.
Someone walking, okay? Not to be confused with working. It's different. Walking. Walking. Okay, so you can be a pedestrian around Honkiem Lake. You can walk around. Okay, where did I get to? I think I've forgotten. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Next one, please, Ding Lam.
Public transport.
Mm-hmm.
I think it belong to city and transport
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe what else?
holiday and travel.
Maybe, and what else?
Mm.
Okay, what about work, Ding Lam? Maybe,
What?
maybe you are a driver.
Uh,
Okay, so it's your job.
mhm.
Remember, public transport, everyone, usually means bus or train. Usually bus or train, okay, is public transport. Not car, not motorcycle, not taxi either. Public transport is usually transport that is run by the government or the city. Public transport. So that means usually buses or trains are public transport. Okay, Kwang.
Yes.
Next word, please, Kwang.
Romantic.
Okay, what category?
I think it is TV program and
Hmm.
type of novels.
Yeah, and what else? There's one other one I can think of.
Holiday and travel.
Correct. Okay, maybe when you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you take them for romantic holiday somewhere. Does that make sense, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay. And also, of course, romantic TV program, romantic novel, of course. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Next one, please.
Yes. Rush hour.
Hmm.
I think it will be cities and transport.
Is correct. Okay. Rush hour is the time when the road is the busiest. Is the busiest. Sometime in a city like Hanoi, of course, more than just 1 hour. So, Viet Tien, when is rush hour in Hanoi, do you think?
I think it will be between, let me see, 5 p.m. to 7 or 8 p.m.
Okay, even 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. Is the busiest time? Is
Yes,
that right, Viet
because
Tien?
I think so because it is the time when everyone go home.
Of course. What about in the morning, Viet Tien?
In the morning, I don't usually go out, so I don't really know.
Okay, I'm guessing in the morning also because people, of course, will be leaving home to go to work or go to school. Okay, so most cities usually have two rush hour periods in the morning and in the evening. So rush hour, excuse me, just means when the traffic is the most busy. Rush hour. Everyone is rushing. Ming Ang,
Yes.
next one.
Salary.
What do you think?
I think it's work.
Correct. Salary is work. What you get paid to do a job. Xiaoming,
Yes.
next one, please.
Sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Just belong to type of novel
Mm-hmm. And
TV program.
correct. You can have TV program type of novel. Science fiction, okay, is what sci-fi means. Usually something to do with other planets or space travel. Science fiction. Okay, very similar to fantasy, by the way. Science fiction and fantasy. Won't worry about this one. Next one. Win. Win.
Yes, teacher.
Next word, please.
E-sport.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's TV program
Hmm.
and work.
Work. True. Maybe you play sport for a job. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe you play football or you play tennis or something for a job. Okay, can be sport, can be work, of course, but usually TV program. Okay, almost finished, everyone. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Next one, please.
Okay. Uh, swap. I think.
This one here. This one here.
Suppose.
Yes, suburb.
What?
Suburb.
That mean that mean area.
Correct. Good.
That
Suburb means an
mean,
area. Okay, so what category?
I think it's city and transport.
Correct. City and transport. Suburb. Suburb just means like a district or an area, part of a city or town is a suburb. And the last one, Kwang,
Yes.
last one.
Thrillers.
Yeah. What is a thriller?
I think it is TV programs,
And
novels.
correct, a thriller. Okay, thriller is a type of story that is exciting. Okay, has a lot of action in it. Okay, a thriller. A thriller. Okay, everyone. So just some words there. Maybe some words that you are not familiar with, or maybe you are familiar. Just reminds you of what they are. Okay. Now, there are many, many topics, many questions, thousands that you could get asked in part one of IELTS. This is just a few of them. All right. So what I'm going to get you to do now, okay, is you are going to ask, excuse me, everyone, you are going to take turns asking a question and then answering a question. You're going to take turns. So, Viet Tien,
Yes.
I want you to choose a question from A1, okay? This is box A1, all right? This is box B1, everyone. This is box A2. This is box B2, and so on. This
Yes.
is box D4. I want you to ask Ming Ang a question from A1. Ming Ang,
Yes.
are you ready? So, Viet Tien is going to ask you a question from A1, okay? You have to answer, all right? How long is your answer, Ming Ang? How long is your answer going to be?
Uh,
How long, Ming Ang? How many sentences?
2 or 3.
Correct, 2 or 3. So everyone remember, please give a 2 or 3 sentence answer to the question. So it's the turn of Viet Tien and Ming Ang. You're all going to get a turn at both answering the question and asking it. So Viet Tien,
Yes.
please choose a question from A1.
Tell me about your friends. Do you spend a lot of time with them?
Okay, Ming Ang.
Mm, uh,
You know how to answer, Ming Ang? Tell me about your friends. Tell Viet Tien about your friends. Okay. Do you spend a lot of time with them? Ming Ang, are you not sure how to answer?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Viet Tien,
Yes.
ask me the same question.
Tell me about your friends. Do you spend a lot of time with them?
Yes, I have three main friends who I see twice a week. Okay, we go riding our bikes together for exercise, and we maybe go for a ride twice a week, maybe for 1 hour each time. So yes, I see them twice a week. Okay, Ming Ang,
Yes.
do you know how to answer? Do you know how to answer now?
Um,
Yes. So do you spend a lot of time with your friends, Ming Ang?
I spend I spend 1 hour
Yeah, one
with my
hour, what? Every day?
1 hour every day with my
Okay.
friend.
Okay. So you would say, maybe Ming Ang, you would say, I see my friends every day at school. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So say, I see my friends every day at school. I maybe play with them 1 hour every day. Is that right, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay. Please say that answer, Ming Ang. I see my friends.
I I see my friend every day at school.
Hmm. Next sentence.
We I often confide with them because
Hmm.
um,
Because,
because I feel
yeah,
comfortable
good. Because I feel comfortable talking to them.
talking to them.
Good. Okay, so that is how you answer these questions. Good, Ming Ang. Does that make sense now, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. You can have a turn answering the question shortly. Nguyen.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Please choose a question. Okay. Please choose a question from D1. Okay.
Yes.
D1, and you're going to ask Zhang Ming. Are you ready, Zhang Ming?
D1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Nguyen is going to ask you a question from D1. Okay. So Nguyen, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Please ask your question, Nguyen.
Mm, Tell me about your television program. Do you watch TV a lot?
The television program that I watch a lot in TV is cartoon because I really love to watch cartoon. It's really fun and I really enjoy it.
Okay. Very good. Very good, Zhang Ming. Okay. Good. Quang.
Yes.
Okay. Quang, you are going to ask a question, please, from D2. Okay? D2. So please choose a question from D2, Quang. Ding Lam, you are going to answer. Okay?
Uh, Tell me about your studies. How long have you been learning
Oh,
English?
D2. D2.
Uh,
Quang?
Tell me about sport. What sport or exercise do you enjoy doing?
Okay, Ding Lam.
Uh, 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 I I play basketball and I am so love it because I can exercise and practice with my friend is so interesting. Uh, yeah.
There, that's good, Ding Lam. Okay. You say, I play basketball. I really love it. Okay. Not so love it. Okay, doesn't make sense. I play basketball. I really love it. Say that, please, Ding Lam. Please repeat that.
I'm play I play basketball and I really love it.
Good, good, Ding Lam. Much better. Good English. I play basketball. I really love it. Not so love it. Doesn't make sense. Okay, good. So, Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay, your turn to ask the question. Can you please ask Viet Tien? Can you please ask Viet Tien a question from C2, please? C2, Ming Ang.
Yes. Tell me about your studies. How long have you been learning English?
About, let me see. I've been learning English for about 7 years, ever since I'm in grade 3. My mom wants me to learn English to improve my knowledge about the language I'm learning and also to help me have a better future.
Oh, Viet Tien. Viet Tien. What an answer. Okay, Viet Tien,
Yes?
that Viet Tien is a band 9 answer. Okay?
Wow,
That is perfect, Viet Tien. Perfect answer.
I
Can't you
didn't expect that.
Wow, you can't do any better than that, Viet Tien. Perfect. Okay? It was the right length, right number of sentences, perfect English, no mistakes. Very good, Viet Tien.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Okay. Even you said, let me see. That is exactly the sort of thing that sounds natural. Okay. That is what a native speaker would say, Viet Tien. So very good.
Yes,
Very
thank
good,
you.
Viet Tien. You've done very well. Okay. And good reading, Ming Ang. Okay. Zha Ming.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to ask a question to Nguyen. Are you ready, Nguyen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Zha Ming, please choose a question from B2. B2.
Teacher, tell me about your hometown. Is big or what? Tell me about
B2.
your yeah.
B2,
Tell me
Zha Ming.
about your holiday. Do you generally go away for your holiday?
Um, in my holiday, I don't generally go away because I am because I like to stay at home and spend my time with my family.
Okay, good. That's good. Very good, Wing. Good answer. Okay. This word here, everyone, by the way, I'll see if I can highlight it. Generally, okay, just means usually, means the same as usually. Exactly the same. Do you generally go away for your holiday? Do you usually go away for your holiday? Do you generally eat breakfast every morning? Do you usually eat breakfast? Exactly the same. They are synonyms. Okay, good. Okay, Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to ask Huang a question. Okay, are you ready, Huang?
Yes.
Okay, Ding Lam is going to ask you a question from A3. Ding
I
Lam?
uh, hmm. Do you enjoy going shopping? Why?
Okay.
I don't really enjoy shopping because I'm waiting for my mom choosing the product. I don't like that.
Okay, very good. Good answer, Quang. This here, by the way, Ding Lam, where it says not here in the brackets, it just means you say, do you enjoy going shopping? Why or why not?
Okay.
Okay, that's what it means. Why or why not? And Quang said why he doesn't enjoy going shopping because he has to wait for his mum too long. Okay, good. Okay, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to ask Ming Ang a question. Can you ask her a question, please, from C3? C3. Are you ready, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay. Beatian, C3, please.
Tell me about your home. Do you live in a flat or a house?
I live in a house of four rooms and lovely kitchen.
Okay, good. Good, Ming An, getting better. Remember, flat, by the way, just means apartment. Okay, flat is a word they use maybe in England. Okay, but in America and like I know, and in Asia, you say apartment means the same. Flat and apartment mean the same. Okay, good. Nguyen,
Yes, teacher.
okay, your turn to ask a question. Zha Ming, are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Nguyen, please ask a question from C4. C4.
Tell me about your weekend. Would you ever do anything special at the weekend?
Um, in my weekend, I usually sleep and do homework. That's all. My weekend is really late.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, charming. All right, good, everyone. Okay, we'll do one more of these. Okay, one more. Actually, no, I have another couple. Sorry, everyone. We'll do one more round. But first of all, Huang,
Yes.
okay. Ding Lam, are you ready to answer?
Yes,
Okay, Kwang, please ask him a question from D4. D4.
before.
Tell me about your taste in music. Do you enjoy listening to music?
Yes, because music is so uh, interesting and maybe chill. I can listen music uh, in my free time uh, and I think it's so amazing.
Okay, good. Ding Lam, good. So the best way to improve that answer, Ding Lam, is maybe give an example of what sort of music you like. Okay? Do you have a favorite sort of music or favorite type of music? Ding Lam?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, do you have a favorite type of music or do you have a favorite artist? Like for example, do you like Taylor Swift, Ding Lam?
Okay.
Yeah, do you, Ding Lam? Do you like Taylor Swift or not?
I like Taylor Swift and the Dragon Group.
Okay, good. Good, good. So that should make that part of your answer. Okay, always good to give an example. Okay, everyone, one more round of this. Meng Ang.
Yes.
Okay, you are going to ask Viet Tien a question. Are you ready, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay. Meng Ang, can you ask him a question from um, A4? A4, Meng Ang, A4.
Yes. Tell me about your plans for the future. Do you plan to do more studies?
Uh, I don't know what is studies, but I think I will do more studies about like math or chemistry, also English, because I think it will help me in the future. Also, I want to learn about IT because I think programming is pretty interesting and useful for my future.
Okay, again, very good. Okay, very good, Viet Tien. And good reading, Meng Ang. All right, remember, I'm doing this to give you practice at both. Okay. All right, this time, Zha Ming, your turn to ask. Okay. Okay, Xiaoming?
Any question?
Yeah, you're going to ask. When?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, are you ready to answer?
Yes.
Okay. Xiaoming, can you please ask him a question from B3? B3.
Tell me about your hometown. Is big or small place?
Mm, I think my hometown is a big place uh with a lot of entertainment and restaurant. There also a cinema near in my hometown too.
Okay, very good, Gwen. Okay, very good. Okay, you gave several examples. Okay, and you gave 2 or 3 sentences. So that's good, Gwen. Very good. And the last one of these, okay, Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Okay, you will ask Kwang a question. Kwang, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ding Lam, can you please ask him a question from D2? D2.
Me too. Tell me about sport. How often do you do it? Yeah.
I play sport when I have spare time at school or when I have spare time at home. I often play with my friend.
Okay, good. So the only thing, Kwang, is what sport?
Uh, it is football.
Okay, just football or any others? Just football or
Yes,
usually
just
football?
football.
Usually football. Okay, so of course, yeah, in an answer to any question like that, Kwang, please mention the name of the sport is good. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I play football with my friends. We play at school often, something like that. Okay. All right. That's good, everyone. We will do more practice on this next week. But like I say, I want to get you practicing both the question and the answer so you get used to the structure of questions. But everyone is answering very well. That's good. Nobody gave a one-word answer, which is great. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay. Okay, so back to a little bit of writing practice. Back to a little bit of writing practice. All right, just remind you, I think we looked at this last week. All right, this is a description here of the information on this graph. Now remember, you always have to look at the x-axis and the y-axis of any graph to help you understand it. So, Viet Tien,
Yes,
what is on the x-axis of this graph?
the x-axis is the temperature degrees centigrade.
Centigrade, okay? Centigrade and Celsius mean the same, by the way. Okay, so everyone can see, I hope. This is the x-axis of the graph, the one that goes up and down the page. Okay, and you can see the x-axis measures temperature. Temperature. Ming Ang,
Yes,
what is on the y-axis of this graph?
the y-axis show years.
Shows years. Very good. Shows years. Okay. Zhaming,
Yes.
what is the range of temperatures on this graph? The range, meaning what is the lowest and what is
From
the highest?
from 10 to 40.
No, the range, sorry, the range of temperatures, okay, that happened.
So
The-
sorry. From like approximately 20 to 35.
Good. Okay. Not your fault, Jiaming. I should have been more precise with my question. Not your fault. Okay, good. So you can see 22, maybe 23, Jiaming, but about, around. Okay, around 22, 23 to around 35. Okay. When? When?
Yes, teacher.
In what year was the highest temperature? What year?
Uh, the highest temperature is 2020.
Good. 2020. Very good. Ding Lam.
I'm here.
Okay, what year was the lowest temperature? Ding Lam.
Yellowish temperature is the uh
What
be
year do you think?
before 28.
Okay, and because you can see Ding Lam, okay, there is a 2 year gap.
Uh,
Okay,
is 26.
okay, 2006. 2006. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can see everyone on the y-axis, okay? It doesn't say what year this is, but you can guess because there is a 2 year gap for all the rest of the graph. Okay, 2008, 2010, 2012. So it's pretty good guess that this is going to be 2006. All right. Okay, and Kwang,
Yes.
okay, looking at the graph, what would you say is the average temperature for this time period? What would be the average temperature, approximately?
Uh, Let me calculate it.
You can just guess. Don't need to calculate too much. Just guess. You can see, looking at the graph, you can see straight away.
I think it's
About,
over about 26.
correct.
But
Good,
yes,
good.
20.
Yeah, you can see here is the pretty much the average. Okay. Most years, the temperature was around 26. Most years. Good, Kwang. All right, that's good. So you know how to read the graph, everyone. That's great. Okay. Now, again, just remind ourselves of some of these words. Okay. So this graph is taken from a weather station. Okay. A place that measures temperatures. Okay. Viet Tien,
Yes,
can you read the first sentence, please? Just the first sentence.
the first sentence. The weather station recorded temperatures of about 18 degrees in 2006.
Okay. 18 degrees in 2006. Hmm. Actually, looking at the graph, VAT, and I don't think that's true. But however,
Yes, I don't think so.
no, it looks like around 23 to me. Okay.
Yes.
So, Ming Ang,
Yes.
what tense is this sentence? What tense?
Uh, Past.
Correct. Good. Past tense. Okay. Remember, any graph like this, obviously, this is all in the past. Okay. So you're always going to write in past tense. So a word like recorded, okay, is past tense. Past tense. Zhaming,
Yes.
can you give me a synonym, please, for about? A synonym.
About
Yeah. About. Give me a synonym, please, for about, Zhaming.
approximately.
Correct. Very good. Approximately or around. Okay. About, around, approximately. Easy to remember because they all begin with the letter A. Okay. All mean the same thing. About, around, approximately. When? When?
Yes, teacher.
Can you please read sentence 2?
From 2006 to 2008, the temperature increased rapidly to 27
This is 27 degrees. Okay,
27 degrees.
degrees. Okay, this little symbol here, okay, looks like a small zero. Okay, it means degrees. Okay, and the C here stands for Celsius or centigrade. Does that make sense, Gwen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this is 27 degrees centigrade. Like I say, this small symbol here means degrees. Okay. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, in the sentence, Ding Lam, what word is an adverb? What word is an adverb in this sentence?
Verb is roughly.
Correct. Rapidly. Good. Rapidly. What does rapidly mean, Kwang? Rapidly.
I think it is fast.
Good. Very good. So rapidly, everyone, you should all know this word. This is a very useful word for describing graphs. Okay. This is one of the words you need to know about describing graphs. Rapidly, an adverb means very quickly. Very quickly. Okay, from 2006 to 2008, temperature rapidly reached 27 degrees. I think they're telling lies again. Looks to me like temperature reached. What did the temperature reach, Viet Tien?
The temperature. Uh,
It says from 2006 to 2008, temperature increased rapidly to 27 is not true. What did it increase to?
I think it would be about 33 or
Correct.
32.
About 32, 33. So someone here hasn't done a very good job describing it. Okay, so 33, 32. Thank you, Viet Tien. Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Can you please read for me sentence 3?
However, from 2008, the temperature declined gradually to around 22 degrees Celsius
Mm-hmm.
in in 2011.
Good reading, Ming Ang. Okay, so you are right. 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, remember this small looks like a small zero means degrees. Okay, and the big C always means Celsius, always. And you are correct with this. 2011 is how you pronounce it. Okay. Jia Ming, is this true? Can you
Yes.
can you please check for me, Jia Ming? Is it true, the sentence?
Yeah, it's true.
Don't think so, Jia Ming. Have a look at the graph.
I will read tomorrow. Oh, from 28, the temperature increased rapidly to around.
No, in sentence 3, Jia Ming, sentence 3, the one I've highlighted.
Yeah, I know. Can you repeat the question again? I don't
Yeah,
know.
is sentence 3, is it true, Jia Ming?
No, it's not sure.
Okay, what should the answer be?
Answer should be around 25, 27, possibly.
Yeah, okay, around 27. Good. Okay. Okay. This word here, remember, however, okay, again, is a useful word to know when you want to give extra information. However, okay, it's a linking word when you want to give more information. However, When, when.
Yes, teacher.
This phrase here, can you read this phrase for me?
Decline gradually.
Good. What does that mean? When?
I think it's mm,
Does it mean go up or go down?
I think it's go down.
Hmm. Okay, so it went down, because remember we're talking past tense. Went down. What does gradually mean?
Like usually,
Another, another adverb. Gradually means, thinking of a word that begins with S, Ding Lam. A word that begins with S. S-L.
I think
S.
slowly.
it's slowly.
Slowly. Yes, slowly. Slowly. Gradually and slowly mean the same thing. Okay, the temperature declined gradually means went down slowly. Okay, again, these are all words by now that you should know because these are all very, very useful for answering these questions. Decline gradually. Okay, Kwang,
Yes.
can you read the next sentence, please?
From 2011 to 2097, it fluctuated slightly and then rose dramatically again.
Okay, so this is pronounced 2017. Okay, Kwang, 2017
Okay.
is how you pronounce it. 2017. Okay, what does fluctuate mean, Kwang? Fluctuate. It fluctuated slightly.
Uh, Go up and down.
Correct. Okay, from 2011, okay, to 2017, it fluctuated slightly, and that is true. See here, 2011 is here, Kwang, okay?
Okay.
2017 is about here. So you can see, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Okay, so that is true. Does that make sense, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay. You can see here, this phrase here, okay, has a verb and an adverb. What does it mean, Viet Tien? Rose dramatically.
Go up very fast.
Correct. Go up very fast. Something that happens dramatically. Okay. Dramatically, probably not so much. It's not so much to do with speed, actually, Viet Tien. Okay. It's more something like significantly or importantly. Does that make sense, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay. So dramatically, it's not really speed. Okay. But it means it was a big change. Something that is dramatic means big change. Ming Ang, Ming Ang.
Yes.
Something that is dramatic means what, Ming Ang? Means a
Mean
big what? A big,
a big change.
good, big change. Something if you describe something as happened dramatically means a big change. So you can see here here is a big change on the graph. After years where it has just fluctuated slightly, slightly means a little bit, suddenly a dramatic change, a big change here. Okay. And the last one of these, last sentence, everyone. Jiaming,
Yes.
last sentence, please.
Temperature peak at just under 25 degree.
Sorry, Xiaoming, I couldn't hear. Can you read it again, please?
The temperature peaked at just under 25 degree in 2020.
Okay. Is that true, Xiaoming? Is that true?
It's true.
And for it is true.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see, yeah, it is. Okay, so here, just under 35 degrees in 2020. When
Yes, teacher.
this word here, Can you read it for me, please? This word.
Is peak.
Peaked. Good. What does it mean? Nguyen, can you tell me what it means?
Actually,
Peaked. Peaked
so
means a high what? High
and là
most. A high point, everyone. A high
oh
point. Okay? Here is the peak of the graph. Does this make sense, Gwen? The peak is the highest point
yes
of the graph. Okay? And of course, we use peaked because we are using past tense. So we have to say peaked, not peak. Peaked. Okay? Peaked means the highest point. Ding lam. Ding lam.
Yeah.
What does peaked mean?
Big is grow up.
No, peaked means the highest. What? Highest. I just said it before. Kwang. What does peaked mean? Peak means the highest.
Peak means the highest point.
Correct. Highest point. Okay, Ding lam.
Okay.
The highest point of a graph is the peak, just like the top of a mountain. The top of a mountain. Here, by the way, is a small peak. This is a small peak, not the highest peak, because that is here. But here the graph had a small peak before it declined gradually, went down slowly. All right, we've been doing this just to remind you, okay, of a lot of these verbs and adverbs. And all of these, please, you must learn how to remember them. Sorry, you must learn how to use them because they are very important for writing about something like this. Okay, so up, increased, down, decreased, or declined. Gradually means slowly. Dramatically means big, something big happened. Okay, so words like that. All right, so now I've reminded you of that for the last, part of the lesson. Some of you did this for the homework last week, so I'm going to finish this exercise now. We're going to start from number 5, everyone. Number 5. 5, 6, 7. We are doing for the rest of the class. Okay, so this is just the same as what you did for your homework, just different sentences. So please, in chat, okay, can you please complete this sentence for me? Okay, so it means exactly the same as this. But of course, you are changing the form of some of the words. So everyone, just number 5, please. We'll do this one at a time, everyone. So in chat, everyone, number 5. Thank you, Viet Tien. Thank you, Viet Lam. Sorry, thank you, Ding Lam. Ding Lam and Viet Tien, you are correct. Okay, Ming Ang, Jia Ming, Win, Huang. Waiting for you, please. All right, that is correct, Jia Ming. Not quite. Huang, not quite. Ming Ang, you are correct. Nguyen, just waiting for you, please, Nguyen. Nguyen, do you know what to do? Nguyen, oi.
yes teacher
Okay, you know what to do, Nguyen.
yes
Okay, just waiting for your answer. Oh, okay, I have it now. Okay, good. Everyone got it correct, except Quang. Quang.
Yes.
Okay, here's the correct answer, Quang. I just sent you the correct answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so the price is predicted to increase dramatically, not predicted to be increased dramatically. Okay, everyone. Number 6, please. Number 6. Thank you, Ding Lam. Thank you, Viet Tien. Okay. Ding Lam, you are missing one word. You are missing one word, Ding Lam. Ming Ang, you are correct. Good. That's good, Ming Ang. You understand how to use prepositions, Ming Ang. Good. Jia Ming, not quite correct. Quang, you are correct. Not that word, Ding Lam, sorry. Another word. Who hasn't answered? Ding Lam I have, Quang I have, Jia Ming I have, Ming Ang, Viet Tien, Ding Lam. Okay, everyone, I'll send you the correct answer. Don't want to waste too much time with this. Atmospheric pressure is measured by barometers. Okay, Ding Lam?
I
Ding Lam,
understand. I understand.
okay? You miss out the preposition by. Need to have by in there. Is measured by barometers. Okay? Has to become measured, not measure. Have to change the form of this word. Okay, everybody, number 7. Okay, that is correct, Ding Lam. That is correct, Viet Tien. That is correct, Ming Ang. Jia Ming, not quite correct. That is correct, Quang. Okay, not quite Nguyen. Okay, here's the correct answer, everyone. Okay, Nguyen,
Yes, teacher.
can you read the answer, please? I've sent you the answer in chat.
All components of a computer are checked by the supervisor.
Personally, okay? Are checked, okay? Are checked is the answer. Okay, Jia Ming? Okay, components. Just looking at some of this vocabulary, by the way, everyone. Components. What is a component? Viet Tien. Viet Tien.
Yes.
What's a synonym for components?
I think it will be files, uh, files. I don't know.
File, not a file, not a file. Begins with P is the easiest word.
P.
P. Ming Ang. Components. Ming Ang.
I don't know.
Word begins with P. P. You all know this word, by the way. I'm sure you do. Jiaming
I'm not too sure about it.
begins with P. Components of a computer. Components. Nguyen, Din Lam, Quang. Any of you know?
I don't know.
Part.
Parts. Yes. Very good. Parts. Components just means part of the computer. A component is just a formal word, meaning a part of the inside of the computer. Okay, maybe some chip, maybe the motherboard, okay, maybe some different circuit. Okay, component just means the parts of something. Part, P-A-R-T, part. Okay, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, component just means part. Another word for your vocabulary. Just a more formal word. Means a part of something. Okay, everyone, last one for this afternoon. Number 8, please. Number 8. Good Ding Lam. Good Viet Tien. Okay, Ming Ang, Jia Ming, Win, Quang. Save the easy one for last, everyone. This one is quite easy. Ming Ang,
Yes.
do you know what the answer is?
No.
That's okay. Quang, not quite. Okay, here is the answer, everyone. Very easy. What is the answer, Ming Ang? Ming Ang,
Yes.
what is the answer, Ming Ang?
Uh,
I just sent you the answer in chat. Read chat, Ming Ang. What is the answer?
the water passes through a number of ways in the pump.
Yeah. And what is the missing word here, Ming Ang?
Passes.
Past. Past. It's exactly the same. Hasn't changed. Okay, everyone? Very easy, this one. Okay, you can see there is no change in the sentence. No change. This word, by the way, here, everyone, is pronounced valves. 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 Ming Ang, can you say that for me, please? Valves.
Vowels.
Valves. Good. Pronounced valves. Okay. Is a valve is like a sort of tap. Tap. You know, Ming Ang, how you have a tap in your kitchen or your bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. A valve is a type of tap. Same sort of thing. Same kind of thing. Usually, though, part of the inside of a machine. It is a tap on the inside of a machine. is what a valve is. Does that make sense to you, Kwang?
Yes.
A valve. A valve is a tap, but on the inside of a machine. But a tap, a little bit like your tap in your kitchen or your bathroom. Okay, everyone. Thank you. That is the end of the lesson for today. Okay, are there any questions before I go? Any questions? Okay, thank you, everyone. I will send you some homework tomorrow again. It's great for those of you who are doing the homework. It's great because it's very good practice for you. Very good practice. And next week, we will continue on with more speaking and writing. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Please look after yourselves. I will see you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.
See
Bye,
you,
everybody.
teacher.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye.
Chào bác.
Ok, mau moment. Ok.